You know what? Some of these Manchester United fans out there, real talk, they're trying to get Mark Gahey off Crystal Palace in the incoming January transfer window. They're trying to cash checks that their bodies can't cash. Real talk. Now, this isn't about Manchester United, really. This is about this recipe. This is a longer version. I've uploaded the short version in the shorts. Go and check it out if you like. But this is a longer version. Basically, it's a very simple recipe. I don't know if you can just try and get it there in tune. There, that's a bit better. All you need to do, get yourself down to Waitrose. Get yourself half a pound of sausages or there and thereabouts. Get your sausage. Cut a little slice. Let me put it there. Cut a little slice in the middle of the sausage. Leave a centimetre either end. That's what I tend to do. It helps the trick later on. And then with a teaspoon or your fingers, make yourself a canoe thus. As you can see just there. I don't know if you can see it there in focus. Now, once you've done that, get yourself a little bit of salt, pepper, get yourself some seasoning and sprinkle it in there just there for your lightning, for whomever your guests are. Whatever you think is preferable. Now, at that point, then make yourself a bed of cranberry sauce. There you go. You just put it there and fill it in. Make the cranberry sauce, put it into the sausage, and then put thin slices of cheese. You can use any cheese. You can use Leicester cheese, blue cheese. You can use English cheddar. You can use brie. I'm using brie because that's what's going off at the moment, and I don't like to waste food. Real talk. Now, listen. The next thing you need to do is before you put it into the oven and into the or the air fryer, is wrap your sausage, as you can see just down there, with two, not one. You won't be able to do it with one, but do it with two strips of a streaky bacon. Once you've done that and it's all compacted and it's all together, all you need to do is I like to put another bit of cranberry sauce on top, and then sprinkle some sliced spring onions. The reason why I do that, I've got to be careful here so I don't cross-contaminate. What you need to do there, the reason why I sprinkle the spring onions on top of this, gives it a bit of texture. And it tastes nice, it tastes nicer than ever. Some people even put the spring onions inside the sausage, but I don't think, because it goes too soggy in my opinion. But I prefer it, and it just ends up looking like that. Let me just put him down there. I don't want to mix it all up. Now, so once you've done that, once you've got the sausage wrapped with the streaky bacon and you've put your cranberry sauce and you sprinkle your spring onions, at that point, don't just put it into the oven. I then put olive oil all over the sausage, or if you want to add a bit more, to lift it up a little bit, melt some butter and then just sprinkle that melted butter on top of it. On top of it, if you want salted butter, it gives it a little bit more of a kick as well. I can't lie. So that's it. It's just very simple. Please, if you are a Manchester United fan or not, this is no banter, being real, please make sure that you cook your food thoroughly. Be safe out there, whether you're cooking in the air fryer or in a preheated oven. All right, make sure that it's cooked well through. If you want to be sure right at the end, then slice it up and look inside. You should be able to know when it's cooked through. So it's a very simple recipe. It's absolutely tasty, very tasty. And the reason why I mentioned Manchester United, and because they're trying to get Mark Gahey in the January transfer window, the reason why they're not going to get Mark Gahey is two reasons. Reason number one, very quickly, Manchester United, if they're going to get the new owners in place, or the new structure in place, ownership-wise, maybe next week, that's the word on the street, they need to appoint a sporting director. The sporting director, if you like, is like the cranberry sauce in this sausage recipe. It needs to bring the whole thing. The sausage itself, in essence, is like the stadium, the whole club, the whole training facilities. It's got to bring it all together. And what wraps the football club, I expect, from the outside looking in from Manchester United, they need their fan base to wrap the whole club together and take it to where they used to be back in the day, winning all those trophies. Now, why won't they get Mark Gahey in from this? Because they don't have a sporting director. From my idea, there's sporting directors out there. There's one from Liverpool that has left. He's available. There's a very good sporting director in Newcastle right now. I think they should poach him. That would be making a statement. We'll talk. Newcastle fans won't be like saying that. Now, or basically they need to build a structure like dare I say it, but it's true. You've got to give respect where it's due. Like for what Brighton has done in the last 3 seasons in their transfer of ins and outs for the club. I mean, Chelsea keeps chucking them money. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, but the ideal structure that Manchester United need to put in place behind the scenes is one that mirages, in my opinion, the one like Manchester City. It speaks. Look at the trophies they've won recently. Okay, not the one that Arsenal has, because I think they spent I think they spent nearly 700 million, and it's like 3 or 4 years, and they might get the Premier League this year. They might get the UCL, but it's taking some time. So I think the best model is the one from Manchester City. Now, the other reason why I don't think that Manchester United will get Mark Gahey in the January transfer window is very simple. At Crystal Palace, we have the best, pound for pound, at all weight divisions, best sporting director in the business. Real talk. Now, word on the street in South London is that if you trace Dougie Freeman's, our sporting director's ancestry all the way back, it goes back to Robert the Bruce. Real talk. That's what I've heard on the street. That's what I heard. I'm telling you. Real talk. So, Manchester United fans, when you get your sporting director in place and the team around that sporting director, that individual and his team is going to be up against Dougie Freeman and his team in the red and blue corner at Selhurst Park. You're not going to land him. You're not going to land Mark Gahey in the January transfer window. So if you like, look for the window. In fact, forget about the window shopping. Try out these recipes. Look at that. Look at that. It smells. It's looking good. And it tastes good. Believe me, I've had 2 already, because there was actually 2 there. I've only munched one already. Thank you very much for watching. This is Diego C. Palace. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace on Instagram, on YouTube. I'm going to be doing more uploads about making food and talking about football in the foreseeable future. The next one actually is going to be a vegan, a plant-based one, a vegan stuff. I've got all the ingredients from Waitrose. Get yourself down to Waitrose online, or get yourself down to the store. They've got absolutely everything down there. Big up to Waitrose, the staff there. And again, I'm going to end this on a serious note. I know I've bantered a little bit Manchester United, but on real talk, if you don't know how to cook thoroughly your sausages with bacon, it's okay. We all have different skill levels at cooking. The main point is that you enjoy your cooking, you try it, get online to Waitrose, there's plenty of recipes there, and more importantly, just make sure they cook your food thoroughly and eat safely out there. And most of all, if you can, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. But if that's not meant to be, make sure you have a great seasonal time in the year. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you. I can't switch it off. How do you switch it off?